Hi guys, I'm Ariane and welcome to Ariane Reads. So, a few things about me. My name is Ariane, I'm 23 years old and I'm from Brisbane, Australia. Today I'm going to be doing the BookTube Newbie Tag. I have some experience filming. I did a certificate 4 in acting for stage and screen a few years ago, so I've got that and I've had some experience in front of the camera. I tend to prefer being behind it, but I think it's time to stretch my wings and push myself creatively. So that's why I'm here. Question 1. Why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I wanted a way to chronicle my reading and writing journey. So at the moment I am halfway through writing a novel. I've written a few, but none that I think are at the level that I can publish, but I'm working on one now that my goal is by the end of the year to publish it. One of my goals through this BookTube channel is to keep myself accountable, to talk about literature as a craft and all the things around that, chronicle my journey publishing my book, whether that be self-publishing or with a publishing house if I get picked up, I don't know. To meet people who love literature as much as I do and who want to talk about it and want to talk about writing and the impact that words can have on our society as it is today. Question 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? I think I can bring, look, I'll be honest. Everything under the sun has been done, but just because it's been done doesn't mean it's been done by you. And I think that I can bring my own touch and my own flair to this channel and to my opinion on books and my recs and my opinions on issues in the community that hopefully will be of interest to some of you. I'm going to be doing reading vlogs, recommendation videos, review videos, and also writing videos where I take you through my process of planning and plotting and character development, and then hopefully toward the end of this year, even publishing. Question 3. What are you most excited about for this new channel? I guess just meeting people in the community and becoming a part of this larger community. I've been interacting in the BookTube sphere for quite a long time, but I've never produced my own content, and I think it's time that I started. Question 4. Why do you love reading? The answer to this question is very long, but I will simplify it. I had a very complicated family dynamic when I was growing up, and a way for me to sort of escape that was the method of escapism. I loved to read and watch movies and TV shows and just get sucked into these worlds, and as I've grown up, it never really left. I want to stay in all these worlds as long as I can. I hate putting books down. And I just really love reading and literature as an art form. I think there's nothing more beautiful in this world than words, and I love it. Question 5. What book or series got you into reading? I would have to say it was the Rowan of Rin series by Emily Rodda. I read it in year 4 at school, and then I went immediately to the library and hired out every book in the series and read the whole thing. It's one of my favorite pieces. It's so good. Definitely worth a read if you're into middle grade. And also, I really love Harry Potter. I read all of those when I was in my early teens. And ever since reading this series, I've just been hooked. Question 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? Well, mine changes all the time, my favorite. I would have to say at the moment, it's Dash of Ash. I think I would just ask her how she stays so upbeat. You know, life can get you down and it can be really rough. It certainly is for me, it certainly is for a lot of us at the moment, going through what we're going through as a society. And I guess I would just wonder how she handles like being something that people want to escape to and escape with, and being such a public figure. How does she handle the kind of responsibility of not letting the world drag her down and presenting this positive place for people to come when the whole world seems to be burning to ash around you? 7. What challenges about starting a BookTube channel do you think will be the hardest to overcome? Now this one is very easy to answer, and that is the editing. I am notorious for not editing things. My friends will tell you that over and over again. I have pissed off some friends in my time because I just do not have the ability to edit things. But new year, new me, I am pushing through. I think I need to stretch myself creatively. It can't just be all about the performance and the writing. It has to be, in some ways at least, about the editing and that side of things, the production side of things. And that's going to be the hardest part for me. So, fingers crossed. Question 8, when did you start reading? I was about 8. As I said, in year 4, and that's the first time we really read a book for class, and I just loved it, like absolutely loved it. I would sit with my friends and we would braid each other's hair as we listened to the teacher read it, or we'd scratch each other's backs. And it was just such warm memories for me, thinking back to that time of just sort of discovering the fact that there were these whole worlds in these books, and there's 1,000 million more books than there ever are movies, and it just really opened the world for me to fiction and all its wonders. Question 9, where do you read? I tend to read mostly either in bed or on my daybed in my library, which is this. This is my spare room in my house, but I decided to convert it into a small library for myself because I had so many books and they were all just stuffed away, and I was sick of not being able to see them, and I wanted shelves so I could display all my books and my candles and my pop vinyls and just enjoy the aesthetic of my library. It's my little slice of heaven. I absolutely love it in here, and I would spend my whole life in this room if I could. Okay, and the final question is, what kind of books do you like to read? My favorite genres are definitely fantasy and sci-fi, but if there's any sort of romantic element in those stories as well, I just eat them up. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. A few of my favorites, to just give you an example, would be the Darker Shade of Magic series by V.E. Schwab, who is one of my all-time favorite authors. Love her to absolute bits. I want to be her one day. I want to be her when I grow up. I also love the Scythe series. As far as standalone books go, I really love things like The Hating Game by Sally Thorne is one of my favorite romances of all time. Daisy Jones and the Six was a fantastic read. I absolutely loved it. And I'm also Sarah J. Maas trash. I absolutely adore her. I adore everything she's ever done. I'm very, very excited to keep reading whatever else she puts out till forever. Anyway, that's about all from me for this BookTube Newbie Tag. I hope you learned some things about me. I hope you sort of understood what direction I'm taking this channel. And I hope that you will subscribe. And if you want to keep up with me on social media, I am Ariane Reads at both Instagram and Twitter. Please follow me there. I post a lot about the stories I'm writing and posting online, and I also post a lot about my mug collection and just things that I like to do during the day, and give you sort of like a taste of what it's like to be a struggling writer or someone in the process of writing their first book. Thank you so much for listening. Drop a like and subscribe if you want to, no pressure, and I will see you next time. Bye!